She leapt onto Colossus' chest.
Oh, is this it?
Hockey stick.
Is this it?
She pointed the bloody edge towards his neck and...
Is Shelly gonna defeat the Colossus?
Hey guys, Dennis Machina here. Thanks for hanging out. Today's reaction is the latest creepy pasta from Crypt TV. This is Shelly versus Colossus. But before we get into it, please go over and support Crypt TV. I'll leave a link to their channel, along with the link to the original video in the description below. Then you can support me by heading over to patreon.com/DennisMachina or by clicking join right below this video. Regardless of where you go, you'll have a ton of rewards to choose from, and I would greatly appreciate it. But if you can't afford that, I completely understand. All I ask is you head right below this video, get that like button some love, and if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and ring notification bell because we'll put up videos every single day. Every little bit of support helps. Without any further ado, thank you.
From his booth, the announcer gazed down into the darkened arena. The crowd jostled and
Oh,
jeered
this
around
is
the
for
cage in
Fight
which
Night.
a
This
lone
isn't
woman
just
lay on her side
like
in
a random
drunken
encounter.
sleep. Slowly, she opened her eyes. As she looked around, fear bloomed in her face. Grinning, the announcer gripped his mic and crooned into it. Welcome to Fight Night, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get to the main event, please remember that flash photography is not...
I like that slight change in voice there.
Anyone caught filming the fight will have their phone confiscated and their entrails removed through their nostrils.
Jesus.
And don't forget to purchase a refreshing beverage from the concession stand.
Yeah, nothing like
now it's time to welcome
being
all you
motivated
monster
into buying a drink than, you know, death.
fanatics to another rousing evening of bloodshed and mayhem. In all the nights I've had the privilege of being ringside commentator, I've never been more excited for a fight. Tonight's gonna be a good one, folks. Fair warning to the first few rows of you, you will get wet.
Yeah, lots of blood for
In
you.
the left corner, huddled in fear, I present for your perverse pleasure the pile of human filth you see before you.
Oh, that's terrible.
Mary. The crowd
Poor
booed
Mary.
loudly. Mary got up to her feet just in time to dodge a half-empty can of
I
beer.
wonder what she did to end up in here.
It clattered at her feet and rolled off into the darkened side of the stage.
Please,
Mary begged the faces pressing in around her.
you've got to get me out of here before dark. I'm not safe.
Up above,
It doesn't
the
matter, you
announcer
gonna die.
laughed into the mic and said, Mary let her high school friend die.
Oh.
During the school play, if you can believe it. She watched backstage as her fellow student hung herself, and Mary did nothing to save her. The
Oh,
announcer
is this the Shelly
grinned as he
thing?
saw a look of guilt flash across Mary's face.
It wasn't my fault.
She
So that
stared
makes
up
sense
at
why
him,
she's
but the crowd
involved.
just cheered louder. Something moved in the
Okay.
shadows at the other end of the cage. Something big. Its footsteps shook the ground. The
Oh.
announcer's fingers
There's
waggled
the
over the
Colossus.
light switches on the booth's control panel. The crowd was seething with energy. He could only let them dangle in sweet suspense for a moment longer. On to our main attraction, he said. In the far corner, our reigning champion of carnage, the yellow-eyed Cyclops.
Oh, boy.
The Punisher of the wicked. Weighing in at 500 pounds of pure murderous metal.
Here it
the
comes.
ground literally shakes beneath his feet. You know his name, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Let me hear it. Together
Colossus!
in one booming voice, the crowd yelled the name. Colossus. The announcer flipped the switch, flooding the stadium.
Ooh,
with
damn.
light.
Oh,
When Mary
damn.
saw the thing
Oh,
across from her,
damn. Wow, that looks really good. Whoever did the artwork for this,
she let out a
bravo.
blood-curdling scream.
The amount of
It
detail that went in here, you see even like on his chest, looks
glared
really
with its
nice.
one hateful yellow eye. Light glinted off both its horn and the polished teeth of its chainsaw arm. There was a strange collar wrapped around its neck.
Yeah, that's
Rather
to
than attack,
control it.
Colossus turned and began shaking the cage. Come on, big guy. Will you never learn? The announcer chuckled, holding up a remote control. Let's give him a little shock incentive, shall we?
Oh,
He
dear.
pressed the button,
Oh,
purple
dear.
electricity
Oh,
crackled
dear.
around the creature's
Oh
collar.
dear.
Turning toward Mary, Colossus
Pretty good electricity,
prepared to
though.
charge. The chainsaw gave a horrible metal whine.
Let me out.
Mary screamed, but
You
the
ain't
crowd
going anywhere,
only
girl.
laughed. Then something else cut through the noise. The wet, slicing sounds of a blade cutting through flesh.
Oh.
Screams, not of joy, but
Oh.
of pain, rose up from the crowd.
Oh.
With a spray of blood, A man on the other side of the cage was cut in half.
Oh,
and
there's
behind
the
him stood another
skirt.
monster.
That's Shelly.
She was gripping her bloody field hockey stick and smiling
Damn, in half
savagely
too?
beneath her
Jesus.
crop of orange hair. Mary turned and saw the ghoulish face of the new monster standing before her. Through numb lips, she muttered her name.
Shelly.
Up in the commentator's booth, the announcer spat angrily into the microphone.
This is highly irregular. That's a violation. Colossus, cut that orange-haired brat down.
Oh dear.
Now!
Oh
With the
dear,
screech of
here it
tearing
comes.
metal, Shelley peeled back a section of the cage like it was made of cardboard and stepped into the ring. The announcer pressed the remote again and zapped Colossus. With a huge howl of rage,
Eek.
he jabbed his chainsaw at Shelley. Moving quickly, she blocked it with her stick. Sparks flew in a dazzling spray as the chainsaw's teeth grated against Shelley's hockey stick. Pushing the saw aside, Shelley launched herself at Colossus, stabbing him between his metal chest plate, digging into the leathery skin beneath. Black blood splattered on the mat. Roaring with pain, Colossus curled his only hand into a fist and slammed it into Shelley's chin.
Oh my.
The blow sent her
Oh
flying
my.
back into the cage. She crumpled to the ground. As Colossus stomped over toward Shelley, Mary picked herself up and ran toward the hole.
Yeah, you better run, Mary.
When she got up,
Hopefully they forget
a man
about
and
you.
Woman, faces lined with the slashed pink of flesh scar tissue, stood above her. The man held another one of the electric collars,
Oh, no.
like the one around Colossus' neck. They stepped past her and into the cage where Colossus was stomping.
Oh,
over
that's
to
a
the
bad idea. That's a bad
wrapping its
idea.
meaty hand around her neck. He lifted her up into the air, his yellow eye shimmering like a hellish star. He raised his saw, aiming to split Shelley's
Oh
skull.
no.
But in a move almost too quick to see, Shelley brought her hockey stick up in a whirling arc. There was another spray
Oh!
of obsidian ichor and an agonized
Oh,
attack
damn.
from Colossus. Shelley landed lithely on her feet. Colossus' severed arm landed next to her.
Oh
The
my.
fingers twitched convulsively for a few seconds and then it lay still.
Oh my.
Colossus fell to his knees, his eye flickering on and off.
Oh.
Shelley gave an evil smile, her braces glinting in
Oh.
the spotlight. She leapt onto Colossus' chest.
Oh, is
raising
this
her
it?
hockey stick.
Is this
She
it?
pointed the bloody edge towards his neck and
Is Shelly gonna defeat the Colossus?
The announcer sputtered furiously into the mic.
That's property of Fight Night. Get a collar on her.
Running across the mat, the man and woman snapped
Oh,
the
they got
collar
it!
around Shelley's neck. With a growl of
Oh.
anger, she whirled on him, trying to yank the collar free.
Oh.
But she couldn't.
I guess she was just too focused on Colossus to really see that coming.
Shelley got up to her feet, shaking with rage, and advanced towards the two lackeys. Grinning savagely, the announcer said,
Not so fast. You belong to Fight Night now.
with another press of the remote,
Oh.
purple electricity rammed through Shelley's
Oh
body.
dear.
She screamed and
Oh, that looks
collapsed
very
next to
uncomfortable.
Colossus. Above it all, the announcer smiled. Then his eyes narrowing, he scanned the arena.
Where the hell is our human contestant? Where the hell is Mary?
She ran away.
Mary was gone. For a moment, the announcer frowned. Then a sinister smile spread across his face.
Very clever, Mary. Seems you've brought yourself a reprieve.
He laughed.
But it won't be
How?
long. Fight Night always takes the time to plant a tracker on our human tributes.
Oh.
Just in case a situation such as this arises.
Oh,
it's
my.
only a matter of time before our dear friend Mary is back in the ring.
Oh, Mary.
As Shelley and Colossus were dragged off the mat, the announcer turned off his mic. And then the lights faded until there was only darkness.
All right, well, that was pretty interesting. It was one hell of a fight between the two. It's kind of a David versus Goliath type thing, and Shelley definitely got the better of Colossus and was probably going to end him. That was until, of course, they got the shock collar on, which I didn't think they were going to be able to do. I honestly thought from there they were going to try to get it on her, and they would, but the Colossus would have figured out some sort of way to rip his off and then go after them, and then it would be chaos all over the place. There would be lots of death. The last point, one that I just noticed, is the fact that the narrator in these creepypastas, they generally play a character in the story. They sort of tell either how they got away or how they ended up dying. So that was a pretty unique perspective. Before we go, I would like to give a huge Colossus shout out to all of my supporters on Patreon: Marvin Espinoza, Cruising, Wolverine 310, and Jonathan 19931. Thank you guys so much for all that you do. That being said, please let me know who you guys think should have won this one. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Also, if you want to see past reactions I've done to other creepypastas, got a nice playlist right up there full of videos for you. Share this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, hit the notification bell because I put up new videos every single day, and I'll see you guys next time.